6 biggest mistakes that sank the unsinkable Titanic. The journey began on a cold North Atlantic night.
Over 1,500 passengers started this voyage with hope and excitement. For days, the Titanic felt steady, powerful, and perfectly safe. The ship was a floating palace filled with luxury and confidence.
But beneath the beauty, danger was quietly building.
Mistake 1. The Titanic sailed too fast despite warnings.
Engines were pushed to full power to reach New York faster. The ship raced through icy waters at dangerous speed.
Crew felt pressure to maintain the ship's high pace.
At this speed, reacting to danger became almost impossible. Night fell, but the ship did not slow down.
Mistake 2. Iceberg warnings were ignored or delayed.
Operators focused more on passenger messages. Some critical warnings never reached the bridge.
Nearby ships reported heavy ice in the area.
Despite warnings, the Titanic stayed at full speed. Danger was now directly ahead, hidden in the darkness.
Mistake 3. The lookouts had no binoculars.
A missing key was never found before departure.
They had to spot danger with limited visibility.
At night, ice was almost invisible.
The iceberg waited silently in the darkness.
Mistake 4. Weak steel and brittle rivets.
Under stress, the rivets cracked easily.
The metal could not withstand a strong impact.
A hidden weakness waited below the surface. At 11:40 p.m., the iceberg finally appeared.
The iceberg tore open compartments. Weak rivets worsened the damage.
6 compartments were torn open instantly.
The impact shook the entire ship.
Most passengers felt only a slight jolt.
Below the ship, water rushed in fast. The flooding was far worse than anyone expected.
The Titanic had less than 3 hours to live.
The watertight design failed as water spilled over. Flooding spread from one compartment to another.
What is
happening, officer? Why have we stopped?
Is the ship sinking?
Everything is under control, madam. Please return to your cabins.
The ship began its slow forward tilt.
Mistake 5. The Titanic did not carry enough lifeboats.
We must start loading them now, sir. The lifeboats are barely half full.
We follow the manifest. There must be order. Begin lowering on the starboard side.
Women and children were told to move to lifeboats.
Early lifeboats left the ship half empty.
As the ship tilted more, panic began to grow.
Survivors watched the Titanic sink from a distance. The bow slipped deeper into the ocean. Iconic rooms flooded within minutes.
Engineers stayed until the last moment.
The Titanic broke apart from extreme pressure. The stern stood almost vertical.
In less than 3 hours, the Titanic was lost. Few lifeboats returned for survivors.
The night was silent, except for fading voices.
Most never had a chance in the freezing water.
The rescue ship Carpathia arrived hours later.
Survivors were cold, shocked, and heartbroken.
Today, the Titanic rests deep in the Atlantic. A powerful reminder of how 6 deadly mistakes sank the unsinkable ship.